So what had happened was, the guest and I for today got really, really wrapped up talking, and I forgot to hit record. So you are listening to take two of this episode, and hopefully you still enjoy it. I think you will. Oh, hey, it's me, Shay. Um, welcome to Give a Name. We have a special guest. Would you like to
Hello.
introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Denisha Peoples Johnson. Well, my name is Denisha Starsha. My last name is Peoples-Johnson. I had to keep my daddy's name.
Mm, because that's family.
Yeah, facts.
Could you spell Denisha? We're gonna have to do everything over again.
Yes, of course. It's DE apostrophe, not hyphen, capital Neshay. Okay, so my name is Denisha Starsha Peoples Johnson. I am Diane and Keith's second daughter. I am Akila and Jabril's mother. I am Kahari's wife. I guess I am the sister to Daikisha, Dakita, and Danita.
Mm, love that addition. Where are you from?
So I grew up in Northern California in Sacramento. I'm a military brat, so I could be from anywhere. I was born in Washington. I lived in Germany. We were in Monterey. I've been everywhere, but I like to call Sacramento home because that's where my mom and daddy is at. So,
Were they high school sweethearts?
So my parents were high school sweethearts. My parents met at Cal Skate.
Skate.
Yeah, it's a skating rink.
Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
it's actually closed now, but they met at Cal Skating Rink in Sacramento, California when they were 16 years old. They 16 turning 17. They like my mom went to Valley High School, my dad went to Johnson. They somehow made it through high school and military service and all that before, they got divorced. But in the course of that, they had four amazing daughters. And
Yes.
I'm so happy to be a product of that union.
Wow.
It's like when it fizzles, it fizzles. When it's over, it's over. And that's okay. Like the story still reads beautifully.
Yes. So true.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I love that your parents are high school sweethearts. So I asked you a random question before to break the ice. Where do you want to live?
I haven't exactly pinpointed that, but I know I wanted to be around a bunch of niggas. And I mean like maybe Brazil. Like I want to be around all the
You
blacks.
mean the
All of the
diaspora?
yeah,
Oh,
like yeah. I
mm.
feel like that's calling me.
You keep doing this where like you answer a question and your perspective blows my mind. I've always thought in America. I've never been like,
Oh no, no.
maybe Costa Rica. I've been like maybe Wyoming. I don't, Washington
Wyoming is beautiful, but it's fucking cold for no reason.
for no reason.
Like
And I'm
why?
from Texas, so we don't do anything in the
Yeah.
cold. We
Yeah.
shut it down, but y'all have to work in the cold.
I work from home. I would not have moved to Ohio if I had to go out.
It snows there.
Like at all. I'm like, oh, you can't walk outside. I mean, I'm from Northern California where you can still wear open toed shoes in January. I mean, maybe it's raining a little bit, but I'm like the cold. Mm-mm. My mom was just complaining about 37 degrees. I'm like, it's -1, lady. Get off my phone.
37 degrees.
She was like, woo Nisha, because that's what my mom calls me.
Oh, Okay.
It was a dry cold. There was all this fog. I was like, there's no dry cold. If there's fog, there's moisture in the air. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Those were complete opposites. So wait, your mom calls you Nisha.
Yeah, my family calls me whatever they want to call me. My grandfather calls me Nisi.
Okay.
My mom calls me Nisha. My mom's family calls us D1 through D4. So they call me two. Like,
Okay.
we were on this big FaceTime for Thanksgiving, and they were like, "Where two at?" They've even dropped the D. They're just like, "We're four, we're three."
Is it just y'all that do that, or is it like a whole family thing?
So we're the only D's. Well, that's
Mhm.
not true because Darius and Dominique are D's too, but they have like biblical names as opposed to like black ass names. I mean, I guess Darius is a black ass name.
It is.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, no, it's interesting because I have a lot of cousins and the siblings, like my mom's siblings, they all kind of name their kids more traditional but easily pronounced names, James, Renee,
Mm.
Maurice, like those kinds of names. And my mom was like, let's go all the way.
Yeah. And she went all the way. 4
Mhm.
times.
Yeah.
4 times. Okay.
So I was supposed to be a boy. My parents thought I was a boy, and I was gonna be named Seamus.
Which, yikes.
Yeah, trash
That's
name.
like it's a janitor somewhere. It's like on Family Guy or The Simpsons or something, but it's one of them. Anyway,
I
it
knew
just
this big Irish wolfhound named Seamus. Like later on in life, I met him, and that's why I feel like it's a dog's name.
gotcha.
But I wasn't a boy, and my mom and dad had already had my older sister. Her name is Daikisha, and my mom had created Daikisha after Diane and Keith. Those are their
Mhm. Mhm.
and Daikisha's middle name is Princess. So I just feel like, when you have round two or you have a following act, like they probably just felt like I deserved a name that was just as impactful as they should have.
Mm.
And my mom missed her sister, whose name is Sheena Denise,
Mhm.
but she didn't want to just name me Denise. So she put a Shay at the end of it and named me Denise. And then my dad, this is my favorite part of my name. My middle name is Starsha. It's my absolute it's my stripper name if I was gonna be a
The
stripper.
star. Yeah.
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 Coming to the stage.
Yes. Bow, 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 bow. And there's starlights. It
Right?
does itself.
But my dad saw a sparkle in my eye when I was born, and so he wanted to name me Starsha, and that's how I got my full name, my whole given name, Denise Starsha.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
You said something, your parents' names, Keith and
So my
what was
mom's
it?
name is her first name is Cheryl, but she has always gone by Diane. So yeah,
Okay.
they have I feel like I know a lot of Keiths from the '60s. Like that's a black ass name.
It is. And it's so okay, so there's a thing I have about Black names that people don't find hard to say.
Hmm.
And that's one. I think Darius was one, Jamal is one, Rashad is one. It's just like
Hmm.
they're black, like they're blackety black names. You're not going to find a white Jamal.
Yeah,
But
I don't think I know any, but I know a lot of Jamals.
I know it. Yeah. But they just like society finds them easy to say. It's just so palatable. And it makes no sense which ones are it.
Yeah.
Because what makes Jamal different from Shanae? It's too so like anyway, go on.
I think it's the masculine thing. People tend to give more respect to male names, and they'll take the time to pronounce them correctly.
Mm.
But the most hated creature around is a Black woman. So any microaggression that you can express towards her is widely acceptable,
Wow.
even from our own.
Even from our own. Do you want to shout out that guy?
Oh, you know, Roland, you raggedy ass. No, it's just like it's like in the realm of professionalism, there is no nicknames. There, like, it's formal. It's a formal setting. So my name is Denisha. When they go and they say, "What's your preferred name?" Is Denisha. Damn it, like, y'all not finna Toby me. So
Toby is so it's just
I
because
feel like
I also go on. No, go on.
I feel like we all kind of go through a stage in which we allow them to Toby us. We're like, oh, it's okay. You can call me D. You can call me Shay.
That's what I was just about to say. I think I'm still in a space where, or I guess most recently was in a space, the last job that I had, I went in as Shay. I wasn't like, please don't
Yeah,
even attempt to say Shanae. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be bothered. It's just Shay. And I also adopted that name because it's androgynous. There are male and female Shays, so you
you're just
don't
like,
know who you're going to get.
I'm not gonna take the time to correct you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm on the phone all day. People for some reason here or assume that when I say this is Denisha, that I'm saying a first and last name. So they automatically start calling me Denise. No,
No.
it's one word. My last name is Peoples Johnson. If you
Wow.
want to call me Mrs. Peoples Johnson, I'll allow that. But you're not about to call me Shay.
Do you let them call you Mrs. Peoples or Mrs. Johnson?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. For a while. I mean, in keeping my father's name, I was like, well, you know, people are going to get it confused. And when you hyphenate your name, do you put your husband's name first or your father's name or the name that you already had in your father's name? There's all these like correct ways to do that. And I just was like, I'm going to just tag Johnson to the end.
I didn't know that you could switch them. That's really interesting.
So essentially, when you get married and you go through the marriage license process, you could put whatever the fuck you want down as your name. You could completely change your name, and it legally will happen. And the same when you go through a divorce, because I have a divorce decree too. Whatever you say, this is what I want to go as. That's what you can go as. You know, I would never change my first name. Fun fact: my first husband was Muslim.
Hmm.
And so when I married him, I took Shahada, even though I really didn't believe it. That's a whole nother story. But his mom was like, you should take a Muslim name. And I was like, my name? I ain't changing my name.
No,
My name got my daddy blood on it.
girl. What did she say?
She thought that I should name myself Mariam because my husband's name was Muhammad. Her son's name was Muhammad, and like Muhammad took care of I don't know, some other shit. She had this whole thing, and I was like, I'm not changing my name. I took his last name. What the fuck I look like?
That's enough. Relax. Girl, relax. You're now part of the family.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's so much to cover. You said that your mom chose your name and then your dad chose your middle name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Good
Teamwork
teamwork
makes the
there.
dream work. Yeah.
Yes. Is it like that on all of y'all? All four? D4?
Well, I know that my dad gave me and my older sister our middle names, but I'm not really like clear on um my sister right below me, her middle name is Shantae. And I
Mm-hmm.
just think that was a popular middle name in 85. I
Shantae.
know a lot of Shantaes.
Spell it.
Shantaes, Chantels, Chau, wait, Chantau, Shantae. I think that's how.
Okay. Well, that was
But
a
it's
bit
definitely a C.
okay. You know, it's so interesting. I haven't met somebody with the middle name, like the same one as me,
Really?
and it's Chantel. And
I
you just
know.
said you know him.
No, I know Shantae's. I don't know a lot of. I
Oh,
know of Chantel's and Chanel's,
so you do know
but those are
Chantel.
usually the first names. But I also
Oh,
know a lot of people who have a middle name that is Shantae.
huh. That's a black one that I haven't heard.
Like
Because like
Shantae Moore,
Nicole and
Shantae's
Marie,
got a man at home.
one more time.
Shantae's got a man at home.
Oh, no, I don't no.
Um, I know you know the movie though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but is it
Angela
like a black
Bassett
movie?
blows up the cars. 11 years.
Girl, is this a black movie?
Waiting to Exhale is the movie. But
Oh,
Shantae Moore is the singer.
mm.
I'm pretty sure it's on that soundtrack.
Okay. Growing up, how did you feel about your name?
Um, I have always had a lot of pride in my name. I've always been the person that will correct you. My dad taught us like super early on, like be a leader, not a follower. There is nobody blacker than my dad. And there isn't. Keep people like he will tell you, ain't nobody blacker than me.
Okay.
And as a result of his blackness, ain't nobody blacker than Keith's daughters.
Okay.
Like, I know exactly who I am. I know exactly who my parents raised me to be. And because of that, like, I will correct you. I will correct anybody. I correct principals. I correct kids. I like, you will say my name right. And if you got something negative to say, make sure you spell it right.
Kids is crazy to me. I've never thought about that. But yes, I'm completely on board.
I mean, I went to like a predominantly white school. I grew up in Elk Grove, like which technically is a suburb of Sacramento. Well, now it's like a whole city. But when I was growing up, it was like the Hicks and the Sticks.
Mm.
And the same way people would like I knew without hesitation they called you Shanae because people are stupid.
Let me tell you how I don't watch Martin. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I whenever it came out and it was Shanae, when I found out what it was,
Yeah,
I cut it off. I
yeah.
haven't seen Martin now to this day. I've never finished it.
So disrespectful. And
No.
and because of that, like my like I guess the preference would have been for them to make me go home crying, but actually, like you're gonna catch this correction, and if you have anything else to say about it, you might actually catch these hands because
Mm.
like
And
don't play with my
kids.
name.
No. No. I think growing up, everybody had to say it, and I corrected them. Um, I don't know if I felt like it was emotional labor to have to keep correcting people because that quote by Toni Morrison about racism being a distraction, I think always having to be on it feels like defense to be like,
Mhm.
why are you offending me? And then be like, hey, I assume that you meant this honestly and you weren't just like saying my name wrong to be offensive. So it's actually said this way. Like it just, that's a task.
I don't get offended about correcting someone's pronunciation of my name unless they feel like me correcting them is rude. Now I'm offended because
Mm,
actually you are not above reproach. You are not above being corrected, and you did not say my name right. And if you weren't intending to offend me, then the correction, which wasn't rude, it was precise,
mm.
shouldn't be offensive. And usually it's white men, and now just recently has been black men that have a problem with being corrected. But it's like, I'm gonna correct your ass every time. Chad, Roland, Ethan.
Roland can do it. That's crazy. I don't know that a black man has ever said my name wrong when he saw
Man.
it. Huh.
The thing that really chapped my hide about Roland mispronouncing my name is that he further went on to say when I corrected him that the way that it's spelled
It should be
is like
Denisha.
Dijonay. And it's like, no, nigga. It's
Dejanay.
yes. Like, where are you getting these extra syllables?
That's so lazy. You didn't even look at the name. You said proud family and left. Like Dijonay?
Yeah, that's one of the things that's just like, so I feel like because I've been correcting people on my name for 41 years, well, probably not 41 years, but at least 35 of those years, I've
Mhm.
been like, no, it's Denisha. I feel like it doesn't take any, it's not an emotional labor for me. Nope, it's Denisha.
Mm.
I am shocked and pleasantly surprised when people say my name right. I feel like I should go into conversations pronouncing my name, which is what I do. My name is Denisha. When I answer the phone at work, this is Denisha. That way you catch how you should say it.
Right.
But along those lines, when I'm talking to someone and they have a name that I cannot like pronounce, I'm gonna ask them, and how do you pronounce your name?
Mm.
Because I feel like I having a difficult name means that I should have the utmost respect for other people's given names.
Mm. Which is also the name of our show. Excellent plug. But yeah. So I wouldn't say that I'm hard of hearing, but sometimes it does take me a few times to understand.
Yeah.
Does that offend you?
No. No, and also it's like I mean, in my line of work, I talk to a lot of foreigners. I mean, I adjudicate car accidents in California. The demographics mean that there are going to be a lot of names that you can't pronounce. The same way that like I take great care and tact to ask someone, okay, can you say that one more time for me so I can make sure that I'm saying it correctly?
Mhm.
I like feel like the respectful thing to do is to do the same. And if you don't, then you should expect to be corrected.
Hmm. And that's that.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so like your perspective is so it's precise.
I mean, when I heard that you were doing this, I was like, "Oh, I want to do like it." It's one of those things, especially in 2025 going into 2026, like there are so many microaggressions. There are so many, yeah, racism is a distraction. However, it is something that is real. It is something that is genuinely taxing, and it is something that has to be combated. We don't get to sit back and act like it's not happening. We don't get to be wearing rose-colored glasses. And if the first thing that a racist wants to do is come for our names, then we are our own first line of defense. Defend yourself against that nonsense. Like the same way we have the respect for other people's names, we should demand that respect for ours. The
Understood.
same way you put that PhD on your shit, I put that DE apostrophe. Do not put a hyphen in my name.
But your sister has a hyphen. So
Oh,
it's
all my sisters have
specifically
hyphens. I'm the
except
only one with
you.
the apostrophe.
Come on, D2.
I mean, 84, she was on her shit. She was like, you know what?
I'm still thinking about what it's like to be alive in the 80s, like the early 80s since you said that. I I can't wait
I
to
mean,
watch
I
the
just like the
documentary.
hair was big and like honestly watching when I look back at like photos of my mom, it's the reason why I have an afro now. It's just like I just like be free to be your black ass self. When we decided to cower and code switch, it can't be me.
I feel away because I really like this. I think that this is happening at the perfect time for me because I wasn't sure. Like, I spent so much time in school learning what these terms are and where they come from. But, like, for my own perspective, I've just been trying to get through. Like, so what I had to do in grad school, that's really a faint memory. What I
Mhm.
do remember is that my name is Dr. Shanae. So these things should be happening now. But, like, the code switching, the like semi assimilation of like shortening my name, things like that. It's like, is this defying my blackness? Like, does that make sense?
I mean, I feel like, um, and ironically enough, like TikTok has brought to light a lot of um, microaggressions that I feel we as Black women have the opportunity to put to rest, but the attempt to be accepted, not be. I had someone say to me, "Well, Denisha, you can't. You gotta assimilate to something, otherwise you'll be silenced." I've been a Black woman for 41 years in these United States. You can't fucking silence me. I promise you that.
Love that. Love that.
I'm gonna talk my shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna scream it if I have to, but I will not be quiet anymore. My
Mm.
ancestors didn't go through everything they went through for me to be called Denisha Starship Peoples Johnson and then shut the fuck up.
I don't like, I just want to shake my dreads. Like, I,
And
that's why
listen,
I
you got
put,
a problem, it might be some dread motherfuckers in your lobby because I'm that one.
yes, call me up. I'm ready. Let's go. I, I had I was talking to somebody on Threads, I think, and the question was, what did you come into your blackness later? Like, what thing was it? And for me, it was my hair.
Oh yeah.
Because I was one of those girls that got a perm at 5 because my
Yeah.
mom was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're done. So I went to the beautician every 2 weeks, and every 6 weeks I got a perm. And so now that I found a way to manage my hair and it still be stylish. And so it's not taboo, it's not any of that, and it grows naturally. So I think I'm pretty proud of that. And that's when I really feel like I've been like, I can do whatever I want to do.
Absolutely.
I'm a Black woman. What are you talking about?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
I, you know, I don't actually have a I came into my blackness like time period. And it's probably because I was raised by such a militant Black man.
Exactly. You didn't have to, you were in it.
It probably has to do with like the location in which I grew up in. And people will say whatever they say about Black people who serve this country, but they serve this country. They serve their family. They are providing protection at a level in which a lot of you niggas ain't gonna understand.
Absolutely not. I was in early college, like freshman, sophomore year, I did Air Force ROTC.
Mhm.
And the guy was telling me, like, well, we were in a assembly, but he was talking about how crazy it is to be at work, literally like killing people. You're shooting a drone, you're doing something like you're actively at war. And then to come back home and everything's fine. Everything like
Mhm.
that doesn't it weighs on your psyche, but you can't say anything about it. And so it's just like the amount of things that happen that we really have no idea. I mean, the fact that you don't know what the next person is going through, absolutely. But you don't know what the next person is going through at an extreme rate. So it's like it's not just they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
It's more than that. They're also protecting us. But yes, I didn't know this was going to be like a patriotic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Army.
So funny. No, I think that like I mean, I have to credit my upbringing and my father, and maybe it's militant nature, maybe it's just like really reading the time and seeing that he wanted to put seeds in the ground that grew strong.
Mm.
um you know, I'm proud that my dad and my mom named me Denisha. I think that that's like my overall consensus. I the same way that I took great care and tact to name my children. I feel
Mhm.
like they, even though they made it up, took great care to do so.
Can you tell me about naming your children?
Yeah, so my kids' names are Jabrel Ahmed and Akila Jenna. I feel like their names are, I mean, I feel like you could tell they're Black by their names, but
Yeah.
most importantly, their names are Arabic. My first husband was Muslim. That was important to him.
Mhm.
They came out of a book, but the strength and the meaning behind their name, Jabril is Arabic for the archangel Gabriel. Ahmed
Mm.
means praiseworthy. Akila means wise and intelligent, and Jannah is paradise, is heaven. So
Mm.
um I feel like my kids have names that mean exactly who they grew to be. Like my son, I mean, he's a United States Marine. He's like always been interested in serving the greater good, interested in honoring his family, interested in making sure that he is a pillar of protection. He extends that not only to this country and to his family, he now extends that to his wife. And I find that to be amazingly honorable. And I'm glad that he carries that name to do so.
Mm.
My daughter, she's in the phase where she, she's picked up a name that's not her given name, and she has that right. I mean, they both kind of go by nicknames. um she didn't decided that she wants to be called Ren, and it's a very interesting name. I'm pretty sure it came out of one of those um what are those Japanese cartoons called?
Anime.
Yeah, anime. But it means like pure. Like I looked it up and I was like, okay, I'll go with it.
Okay. Do you know what Shay means?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, that's a I think it was like there's a lot of shays out there though.
Hawk like, admirable, stately, esteemed.
It says the name Shay is gender neutral with dual origins, meaning gift or precious in Hebrew. Hawk like. Yeah, I can see that. That's crazy.
That's
And here it goes. Nickname potential can be short for Seamus. I'm telling you, like, never did I ever.
Seamus is just, it's
And
so,
it's Irish. It's like, why would you do me like that?
the Irish must have a lot of shus because my name is Irish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Seamus is an Irish name meaning holder of the heel. I don't know
Huh?
what that means, but I'm glad that I didn't get that name.
Wow. That's the name I've been adopting.
I just don't feel like I would have as much pride in Seamus.
Oh, Seamus. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I don't think so. No.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, I do feel like um when I named my kids, I wasn't really concerned about them having like difficulty in the workplace and or any of that. And then Barack Hussein Obama became the president, and I really didn't give a fuck anymore. I was like, he got an Arabic name and you got an Arabic name.
Love it. I love it. So did your husband at the time, Did he have any influence, or is it just that he wanted them to be Arabic?
I mean, we named them together.
Okay.
But ironically enough, like after my son was named, I found out that both his first name and his middle name were my brother-in-law's middle names. Like one middle name was Jabril and one middle name was Ahmed, and he didn't know that.
How do you not know? How don't you know your siblings' names? I
Yeah,
just
I mean, I'm so proud of my siblings' names. I didn't told you them.
And that man said, I don't know. I've known them my
It's like,
entire life.
I mean, when my mother-in-law told me, she was like, "Oh, you named him," and I was like, well, "No, I didn't even know that."
That's crazy. And she definitely should have said something.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Do you have any other nicknames that are not related to your actual name?
um, I don't think so. I mean, well, my grandfather calls me Nisi, but I still feel like
It's in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like people have always made names out of my name, like you know. My husband mostly calls me Shay. People call me Pie because I mean, I've streamed for a long time. I actually met my husband on a streaming platform. He was in one of my coffee streams.
Hmm.
And I've gone by Pisces Princess. And for a while I went by Shay Says Sure, but
Shay says sure.
Shay says shh.
Say
Or Shay says shit. One of those things. But
okay.
just the shit that I be saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got you. I don't know why I heard Shay said sure. Okay.
It could sound like that. But that was kind of difficult to pronounce, and also people were confused. So a lot of people call me Pi because I am a Pisces. Like I'm like the Pisces princess. I feel very emboldened by my sign. It allows me to be whimsical and empathetic.
Okay. I've never really met a lot of Pisces. I've met one and it was like a guy.
Oh,
Didn't like him.
they be
And
lying
then
for no reason. Like I've had my heart broken by 5 different Pisces men because that's how stupid I am. But
this next time is gonna be it, girl.
oh no, I'm married to a Capricorn now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, Capricorns.
And
January
he's
19th.
such a goat. I found out. What, you're a Capricorn too?
I am.
And you were born in 91?
Mhm.
Do you know that that is the Chinese year of the goat? You're like a goat's goat.
I know. I love it. I mean, don't hype me up, but I love it.
I found that out yesterday. Well, a couple of days ago about my husband because we were talking about Chinese zodiac and I'm a rat or whatever. And I was so mad. I was like, fucking goat. And his natal
You're the
chart, it's
year of
just
the
like
rat.
Capricorn placement, Capricorn placement. So many Capricorns. It's like, what is going on? He's a
I
goat.
have to go look at mine. I don't know what my other placements are, but I know I'm Capricorn Aquarius. That's it. But yeah, I love, love, love being a Capricorn. That was completely unrelated. I just thought we'd help you out. But
But no, it's like for me, I am a Pisces, right? And I'm like the person whose head is in the cloud. And this is the thing about my middle name being Starsha. It's like I
mhm.
don't know if I was intended to have my head in the clouds because I was a Pisces, or because you saw that twinkle in my eye, you realized that my head was in the cloud and then decided to name me after the star. It all like what came first, the
Mhm.
personality or the name? Because to have a name like Denise, you have to be that bitch. You have to be willing to say it's Denise.
Mm.
Sometimes I say it with a smile. It's Denise.
That's so interesting because you said something that's like a big deal in the literature. Um, what did you say? I just had it. You said,
What came first, the name or the personality?
yes, thank you. I spaced way out. Um, so that's a really big deal in the literature because they talk about like determinism And so did the name, so there is a show called Freakonomics, and I always used to show
I
this.
love it.
Yes.
I knew he was an NPR kid.
Yes. I got the book and everything. I loved Freakonomics.
Yeah.
So there is, and this is what sparked my mind to be like, I can study names. That's the thing. So they have this, the first example is this girl. She's pregnant and she names her daughter Temptress.
Okay.
And so she's like, no, Tempest, after Tempest Bledsoe, which was Vanessa on the Cosby Show. But the
Mhm.
way that she spelt it, it was Temptress. And so they like cut to the scene of her like failing school. She was getting busy in a car. And now she's like pregnant at the judge's at court again. And he's like, girl, I don't know who to blame. Like, is it you or is your mother for naming you that? Like,
Oh, that is so. I had a dog that my husband named Pain. That dog was such a pain in the ass. Like, I don't know why you did like, and I literally was talking about this day. You gotta be careful what you name these dogs.
mm. My dog is named Bear.
Yeah, I don't know. It actually like I do feel like, if you're naming your kid Ethel and that's my grandmother's name. If you're naming your kid Ethel in 2025, then you intend for her to grow into that name, the history of it, the lineage that is attached to it. And I feel like even though Denisha was made up, like they intended for me to grow into that name, to grow into that personality. And I'm very grateful that they gave me that gift.
That's so sweet and amazing. That's so, I think the reverence that you have for your name as a gift, it's really beautiful.
Well, they didn't give me a lot, but they sure gave me some shit to write home about, to sign on everything.
I love that. I've never thought of my name as a gift. Like, I was so annoyed that I had to keep correcting people that I never really saw it as a gift.
I get to be the only Denisha in a room.
That was one of my questions.
I get to be like
In
like
every
like
room.
when people be like, "And what's your last name?" You don't need it, baby. I'm the only one in this company. I promise you that. It's Deneshay.
And you tell them how to spell it, because look for me.
Look for
Okay.
me. Ask about me. Don't say Shay, it's Denisha. You might find 15 different Shays in that Rolodex, but you're only gonna find one Denisha.
Mm, I love it. I love it so much. Okay. I think we did. We covered that point about in the literature. It concluded basically by saying that if temptress, okay, so temptress was in a position or like in an environment where her mother would name her temptress. And so I think it was more so environmental than
Mhm.
just the name for like determinism. But yeah, I really loved Freakonomics. So loved it.
Yeah, I love that show too. I mean, I love a lot of NPR podcasts. Snap Judgment is like one of my favorite ones.
I haven't heard that
Oh my
one.
god, it's so good. And the Moth Radio Hour.
We
I'm
need
about
to
to
watch
geek
one of
out
those
on some
together.
NPR. And yes, I do support my public radio station, guys. Quit being cheap. You pay for Netflix, but you won't pay for the truth.
Not the truth. Okay, girl.
uh,
Has your identity with your name changed over time? Have you changed the way it's like pronounced or spelled or anything?
no. Well, there was this one time when I was this was back when I was letting people Toby me. I did put Shay Johnson on my resume. Like I had a whole different resume because I felt like I wasn't getting any hits.
You're saying so many things.
Yeah.
Yes. That's also a
I,
thing.
I literally did that. And my sister, my sister Daikisha was like, don't do that. She was so disgusted.
Disgusting.
I was like, let me be as ambiguous as possible. They don't really know what Johnson is. They don't really know what
Shay
Shay
is
is. I'll just put them out
androgynous.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she was like, don't do that. Like, and I feel that. I feel that so much. Like, it's like, don't hide who you are. You know, like for a while I also was like they want to say race doesn't matter, but you still got to declare that you black on your job applications, right?
Mhm.
And if you say like you don't want to disclose and your name is Denisha Peoples Johnson, they already know.
They already know. Because I put my race and my gender because you know that from my name.
This is who I am.
Everything else, prefer not to say, prefer not to say.
Yeah, because why are you asking me about who I sleep with?
And then you're
It's getting so. Who do you sleep with?
and it's like it's the progressive places, but also, girl, why do you need to know this in the job
This
application?
is so weird, so strange. Am I going to be reporting to somebody who wants to sleep with me?
Is that the concern?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about well, first I'm going to ask you this question. Did you ever look for your name in those like keychain things or where it was like
Yeah.
custom?
I did. I would look for my name, and that doesn't make any sense because I know my name is made up. But one time I was at Disneyland
Mhm.
and they have like this thing where they type the name in and then like it pulled. I don't know. This was like maybe like eighth grade. So 98. Either way it goes, they pull like my name is like of Greek origin and from like the goddess Dionysus and all this other shit. So I go home and I'm like, they said my name is like Greek. And my mom was like, your name ain't no damn Greek. I made your name up. Like, I
It's the capitalism. Why are you lying?
was like, that's not your damn name. Yeah.
I wonder now. I wonder, that's crazy because where'd you even get that from?
I
Who
don't, I
exactly
mean,
did you figure this out?
I don't know. Like it was like a whole thing. It's probably like in one of my memory boxes because I'm sure that I kept that thing forever because it had my name on it,
Mm.
even though they made it up right then and there.
Right then and there. Right then. What a great story.
Yeah.
And then even to honor your aunt, have you met her?
Yeah, I know her.
Okay, I see that y'all aren't the besties.
I know my
The one that you're named after? A
like
bit?
some of the times I'm like, she's my aunt. It's a little weird, but
Well, not, you know?
like that whole generation is just like a little bit removed, but I fuck with them.
Are
Oh,
they they're baby boomers.
we're boomers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Boomers.
my parents are boomers.
A little
Yeah.
bit strange.
I don't get it, but yeah, they're really hard on those morals. So
That and they lack like the ability to reflect on their own actions. Yeah.
that's really interesting. I love generation stuff like boomers versus Gen X and the millennials and Y. Oh, sorry, we are Gen Y. And
But
then
listen,
Gen
like fun
Alpha.
fact about Sheena Denise, she named her daughter Brittany. Like, I cannot make this shit up.
Okay, I think it might be considered emotional labor.
Yeah, like and my aunt, like the aunt that I'm named after, her name is Sheena Denise. Her Sheena is spelled Sheena.
So phonetically.
Yeah.
So technically, again, it's those I just don't know what it is that makes some names so much harder for people to say. Like I don't it's so hard to figure that out for me. Like
Yeah.
Jamal, Andre, these are black names, but you can say there's nobody fucking up on Andre.
Yeah.
It's not
I don't,
happening.
yeah.
Hmm.
Roland.
Was also a very black name.
Like hella black, sir. I'm sorry. You want to know, niggas.
And
Oh,
you're still so okay. Okay, never mind. I was about to get on a side tangent. Um, that might be all of the questions.
okay.
So is there anything that you want to wrap up with or anything that you want to push to the audience?
I first and foremost, Shanae, I really appreciate the fact that you are doing this podcast, that you are taking the time to have this conversation. Um, by and large, Black women, like, we face microaggressions, and it starts with our name, and it starts at a very young age. So putting
Mhm.
it out there and putting out that pride for your given name, because that's what I feel like this is. This
Yeah.
is like that moment in time in which it's going to be out there forever, and we get to be like, it's Denisha.
Yes. No.
I
Yes.
appreciate you
Absolutely.
for this whole brain project and the effort that you're putting into it. And to any Black little girl, Black woman, Black man, child, anything in between, correct them every time.
Do
Do
it.
not erase the history and the importance of your name. You were given it for a reason.
Mm. That is so beautiful and so powerful. I love that.
I love
Thank
us.
you.
I
I
hope that
love
we
us.
constantly are reminded of exactly who the fuck we are, and let it start with your name.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Of course, I really appreciate this. This was great, fantastic. Thank you.
Well, that's where we conclude for now. Tune in next week, Monday around noon, and find another episode of the Given Name podcast. If you would like to be a guest or have questions that you want to add to Given Name podcast, please at me on Threads or DM me on Instagram at awkward_PhD. Thank you so much to our guests. You can find their info in the